Virgo, Ayo, song that's playing for you is Overwhelmed, right? First card out is the Five of Cups. And then after that is the Eight of Wands. So you might be in a situation where it's like your awareness or your feelings, because you may have been in a situation you done experienced something. And it's like, now that you know this, now that you got this feeling, now that you got a nice understanding of your emotional stance regarding this friendship, this environment, this relationship, or what you want to do with your time, your energy. It's like the amount of drive you have for that is overwhelming. It's almost like you're having a hard time funneling that energy because it's almost explosive type of vibe when it comes to how you feel, the passion you have. When you want to talk to somebody about this topic, it's like you start talking so fast, or so much start coming out of you, it's hard to filter it type of vibe, to the point where that person can understand what you're saying without you going to another, you feel me, going on another planet about that topic, subject, or situation, you feel me? Hey, you know what you got going on. Something is overwhelming you though, but it's like in a positive way though. It's almost stress-free when you think about this. When you put yourself in this position to communicate this idea to people, you don't have no lingering thoughts about how or what you said or what you communicated type of vibe, and it's real wealthy when you feel about this. Song that's playing is what's popping. Yeah, look, you get real high off that. Real up there off that when it comes spiritually. You feel me? It's like you got out your own way when it comes to a certain topic, subject, or situation. If you're dealing with somebody outside of you, it's either somebody outside of you don't feel so good because they see you broke free, or it's a situation where in order for you to gain this perspective, you have to get some emotional hurt. You had to shed a couple tears, or you've been through a situation where it's like you crying or you releasing whatever that was made space for news, so to speak. So you had to sacrifice. Look, you had to separate from those friends. You had to get guarded and closed off from that situation, that idea, that thought process. You can't be thinking like that in this space, because if you think like that in this space, you're going to fuck it up type of vibe. And you know that. You know your truth. That's why you checking yourself. Look at all the quality of thought you got when you think about that. And every idea you got about that is backed by a solid emotion in order for you to what? Manifest this world, participate in this experience. Yeah, you may have had to lose a couple things. You may have had to express yourself differently. Look, you had to let go of what you once thought was solid in order to invest in what is solid. But now that you're in a position where you finally shedded the dead weight, you let go of what you needed to let go. Now you in a position where you ain't wasting no time when it comes to you expressing and investing in that, doing that, going there with him, her. Look, that's all you focused on. That's all you seeing. Look, you had to stop doing goofy shit though when it came to how you emotionally express yourself. Look, all that expression you was investing in the past, all that shit it ain't make you feel good. It ain't bring your emotions to no high spaces, no high places. You had to go through that to realize what passion would bring you where you wanted, what would help you manifest the world that you would want to live in, an experience you would want to walk in. You feel me? You know what we're talking about though. Put your foot, don't let me tell you shit. You found your strength. Or you were put in a position, look, there you go. You ain't had no choice but to find your strength. It's almost like you had to face the lie you've been living. And it kind of rocked your boat crazy. Look, because of what you had to sacrifice. The emotional relationships, the emotional investments that you once thought you could consider as solid. It wasn't solid worth a damn. And you learned that the hard way. But now it's like, now that you done let go of what was holding you back, you full speed ahead. Folks outside you may not be happy because of the decision you made, look, to take charge of your quality of thought in your life. But that's what you're doing. You know what we're talking about though. Look, you investing your mind in a new space in order to express your passion, the way you know you should be expressing your passion. You know how you feel about that. You know this is what you want to do, so you're going to show it. You're going to let every motherfucker know in your world, this is what you're doing. This is how you doing it. This is where you want to go with it. This is how you going to do that. Now, whether you on board or you off board, regardless, you going. Because you're tired of being in an unstable position. And in your inner, you know, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to move. Time for you to look. Time for you to what? Make some shit shake. Because you've been living a life. Look, you've been living a life for too long. It's time to set yourself free, ain't it? You know the road you've been on ain't nothing you need to be participating in. That's why you closed off. That's why you guarded towards those people. That's why you're not celebrating the same emotions, the same topics that they used to talk about. You and your friends always used to clink up and key about a certain idea, about a certain relation, about a certain person, place, or thing in your environment. Now when you link up with them, they keying, you ain't keying no more. Matter of fact, you done cut a couple motherfuckers off because they still talking about that same shit. You feel me? You know what we talking about though. It's time for you to be happy.